Chicago is a city of green, a city that safeguards its precious environment. Welcome to Chicago at Play.
Budding photographers across the city have a chance to show off their skills in the Chicago Park District's Nature Photography Contest.
We started the photo contest in 2009 as a way to illustrate how beautiful nature is in the city. We have over 600 acres of natural areas within the city, and we just acquired additional 600 acres in Calumet area. So with over 1,200 acres and more than 50 natural areas all over the city, there are so many examples of areas where people can go and enjoy nature in their own parks, in their backyards, in their front yards, without traveling hundreds or thousands of miles.
There's so much beautiful nature in Chicago that people don't realize is here. We've got this whole lakefront and lots of forest preserves and parks, and it's a great opportunity to get outside and see this beautiful nature.
You don't have to be a professional photographer to get that perfect shot of something beautiful in Chicago.
Last time we did the photo contest, we had over 1,500 submissions, so it was really successful. And we had some professional photographers, but most of the submissions were from amateur photographers. And that's what we really are the type of audience that we're targeting, because we want anyone just to go out in nature and just capture what they see.
Well, I've been a nature photographer for 20 years. I'm specializing in photographing all the threatened and endangered species in Illinois. And I spend as much time out in nature as I possibly can, and I think that's why they chose me as a judge. The pictures that make me smile, pictures of parts of the city that I didn't even know were around, you know, little nooks and crannies and unique viewpoints. Anytime there's a picture that I look at, I go, wow, I wish I took that. That's a picture that gets my attention.
The contest includes 4 categories in which to submit your photographs.
The 4 categories are Chicago waterfront, which includes the river, Chicago River, and Lake Michigan. We also have native flora, which covers the plants, native fauna, which are animals, including migratory birds, and we also have people in nature, and that's probably one of the categories that we really want to highlight, because the purpose is really of this photo contest is really to get people out into nature, to illustrate how beautiful nature is.
And the city is beautiful in winter, spring, summer, fall. There's something unique about every season, and every season is welcome in the contest. It just needs to be unique and fit the category.
So what makes an award-winning photograph?
What I'm looking for as a judge is subject matter, artistic interpretation, and technical proficiency. Is there some interesting element in the background? Do you have some cool sky? Did you get up early in the morning and catch the sunrise? It is so important when you're taking pictures of the lake to make sure that the horizon is level, because water does not stay on a tilt. Water is level. And if you accidentally shoot it and it's a little crooked, get a photo editing software, straighten it out. Do the crop, learn how to do it, get a friend to do it. Pay attention to those little technical elements. I need to be able to know when I'm judging what the subject of your picture is. So if you're taking a picture of the flower, make sure that what you want me to look at is the area that's in focus. And that might mean taking a few shots, taking your camera off autofocus, learn how to manually focus.
There will be 5 winners per category, and then the winners will have an opportunity to exhibit their work all over the city. So last time we had something very, very similar, where we had the exhibits, and it was a traveling exhibit around different cultural centers within the Park District.
You can find out more about entering the photo contest at chicagoparkdistrict.com. Submissions are from October 1st through October 31st. Remember, pictures from all seasons will be accepted.
I think that everybody finds their own solitude, and I think that nature is a great example of how a person can find solitude and have some of that peace and quiet. I also think it's important to introduce children to nature, because you can find beauty in a flower, you can find beauty in a leaf of grass, or just in a bird song. And I think nature has a way to slow us down, and it's a really interesting contrast to the business of a city like Chicago. And so finding the contrast, realizing that contrast exists, and sort of in a way you can experience both at the same time or just 5 minutes from each other, I think is really fantastic.
Well, you might wonder, nature in Chicago? Well, for example, I'm right here at Montrose Point. This is an amazing dune restoration. The Chicago Park District has wonderful parks. Go to the website, check out a place near you, and get out and enjoy nature.